Hello, it is me, long lost Giddy for Scrapbooking, Tracy. I have my old computer crashed, which I shared on my previous layout share, and I still have not taken enough time to really figure out how to do process videos on the Windows 8 computer. And I also have not been willing to spend the money for a new converter software. And so I'm just going to do a layout share for now, and hopefully eventually figure out how to do the process videos again. But I also, in this meantime of my computer dying and such, I have not had as much time to scrapbook as it turns out, because I am in the process right now of deciding what to do with my life. What do I want to be when I grow up? Which is pretty funny. I stayed home for 13 years with my kids, raising them, and then I got a job working when my oldest turned 13, but I was staying home working. So I've been working from home for an internet company for 5.5 years. And now my kids are old enough that I can work outside of the home. And I'm trying to decide what to do, whether to go back to school and finish my degree, or whether to just get a job and work my way up money-wise with experience. So that's what I've been spending my time doing lately, trying to work that out, doing a lot of research online and into schools, etc., etc. So anyway, once I decide what is going to happen in my life, that will affect my scrapbooking as well. But I will always be a scrapper, so I will always find time. I just might not be able to do it as much as I have lately, or in the last couple of years. But anyway, I just wanted to share that with you, because that's why I've been sort of missing in action, MIA. But I'm going to share a few layouts that I have gotten done with you here. This layout I did using the Scraptastic kit. I just got a Scraptastic kit this month, and I just decided to try their kit because you can quit it at any time, which it's kind of ironic because I signed up for it right before my computer crashed, and then right before I got busy with trying to figure out school or whatever I'm going to do. But anyway, so this is the first and only kit I've ever gotten so far. And then I added some stuff from my own stash as well to this. This is a picture of my daughter and I. We went to a Girl Scout camp. I'm a Girl Scout leader and she's a Girl Scout. And we went to a camp in September. And one of the things that we did at this camp, which was an amazing camp, and we did something constantly. We were busy the entire time. It was fantastic. But one of the things we did was we went on this red rock cliff, and first of all you had to hike to it, which was a pretty heavy-duty hike just to get to the rock. And then we climbed a rock. And it was like a massive rock when I say that. And so you had to, be on all four. And the rule was that you only have one limb off of the rock at one time. So, you had to have 2 feet and 1 hand at all times, or 2 hands and 1 foot at all times, and only letting go of 1 limb at a time. And so you were crawling on all fours up this mountain, this cliff, this rock. And my daughter is afraid of heights. So she was feeling quite scared and to tears. We had another girl who was horribly scared and actually did not make it up the rock. But my daughter, she was extremely scared and like I said, crying on the way up. And the leaders there at the camp encouraged her, and she just kept going, even though she was in tears. And mind you, this daughter she is a soccer fanatic and a monster out on the field. And she's very athletic and very bouncy and high energy girl. But she's very afraid of heights. In fact, she was afraid of heights even when she was tiny. I mean, when she was a little baby, I had a couple of my boys love to be thrown in the air. This one, if you picked her up too swiftly, when she was even, I want to say 8, 9 months old, if you would pick her up too swiftly and bring her up into your arms, she would sort of stiffen and get like a startled look, and then I would just quickly hold her to me, and that would settle her. But she just has always been afraid of heights. So anyway, she powered through that very first part of it and got to this part where we stop, and she got to sit for a little bit, and still scared, still a little bit of tears going on. And then it was time to move on to the next part, which was even scarier. And she something in her, she just made a decision, and a little switch flipped off in her, and she decided she was going to do this thing. And I was several girls behind her because I'm the leader in the troop, and I have to help other girls as well. And so I was kind of keeping up the rear end of our line of people going up this mountain. And the next thing I know, I see her, and she's going up that mountain, and by the time she came back around, I didn't actually get the opportunity to see her over there because I had this one girl who couldn't make it, so I had to stay behind with her. I see Elena coming back down, laughing, smiling ear to ear. You'd think she was at Disneyland. So she just triumphed right through that fear, and I was so proud of her. All of us were. And thus, this is why we have this picture with our muscles and the look on her face. I'll zoom in a minute and you'll see it closer, but she was very happy. And so she got through that fear, and it was wonderful. So it turned into this fantastic experience. So, anyway, so off to the layout here. I'll go on. This is all stuff, again, from the Scraptastic kit, and I don't know the names of the papers. I apologize. And then I have stuff from my stash. But these little flowers, which are beautiful, the cabochon or whatever flowers, they came in the kit. And I was going with these two papers came from the kit, and the letters are from the kit as well. And then I was going with this sort of theme, the pinks and the browns. And then I think this paper came from the kit as well. Yeah, it did. That has some of the green in it. And so I pulled in the green, and this flower's from my stash, and it's like a Girl Scout green color, so that's why I went with that. And then this flower's kind of a blue-green, so it sort of tied that color in. Unfortunately, it didn't enough. Now that I'm looking back at this, I wish I would have put some of this paper that's matting this picture up here somehow, and that would have pulled the green all the way through. So I'll probably go back and add that, which is one of the reasons why it's kind of cool to come back and look at your layouts this way and share them this way, because you re-see them. Is that a word, re-see? Anyway, okay, so, and then I have this Adventure is Out There is from my stash, and Such a Great Day is from my stash as well. Those are from sticker sheets. These little potty people, they came in the kit. And they just were perfect, even though they have dresses, because we were not girly girls this day, but still signifying girls. So, and then this sticker that says the story of today, and this is the best day ever, those came from my stash. But this arrow, it's a brown paper clip that came from the Scraptastic kit. This little pocket here, I want to say it's an Amy Tangerine thing. This came from actually a Studio Calico kit that was either last month or the month before, and I snuck it out of there. And then these little tags are from my stash, but this twine stuff, that's from the Scraptastic kit. And then I just did my journaling there, and then it fits right in there. And that's why I have that sticker that says the story of today, because that's where the story of the day is at. So, and then this, also the craft paper, that came in the kit, Scraptastic kit as well. So here we go, I'll zoom in. There's her face. She's so happy. And this is camping, so we are roughing it. No makeup. So, oh, there we go. I like these letters a lot. They're like a brown, I don't know what they're, are they? I can't see them too well myself, but I thought they were supposed to, like a cork, but I don't know what they are. But they're not a solid brown. I like them a lot. I can imagine using them on a lot of layouts. And then there's that little pocket and the arrow. Love that cabochon. Those are really pretty, those flowers. So that's that layout. And off to the next one. Oh, that's a thick paper. Okay, here's a layout I did with the, it's a Studio Calico kit mostly. And I think, actually no, now I think about it, some Studio Calico kit. And then some papers from, and some stuff from a friend. And then also, let's see, these, I'm looking, there's some items from a, what do you call that? Lawn Fawn kit, the little embellishment kit. These came from that, from the Lawn Fawn, the little sparkly circles. And this paper, the background paper, and this cloud paper, and these stickers, a friend gave me. She's not doing paper scrapbooking anymore. She's just doing digital, and she gave me a ton of stuff, including that. And these stickers, even these word stickers, how sweet it is to be loved by you. This is a picture of my son and my daughter out at a soccer practice. My oldest son was the assistant coach on my third boys soccer team, and so we were setting up the field, and I was sitting there on the grass, and Kyle was putting his cleats on, I believe, or his shin guard, something, and Elena was playing there, and they just hugged like that. It was so cute. Back then he was just so sweet on her because he was a lot younger. Now he's 18, and she's a 10-year-old girl, and you know, she's totally completely annoying in his eyes, although within reason. He still loves her very much and is very sweet and precious with her. But back here he was, you know, a lot. I think he was like 11 years old there. So anyway, let's see, this favorite moment, that came from a Dear Lizzie sticker pack, one of those like 8-page sticker packs. And that's a Studio Calico camera and a Studio Calico heart, Studio Calico arrow. Same with down here, heart and arrow or Studio Calico. And this paper and this paper and that paper came from a Studio Calico kit. So, and on this one I did outlining. And it's a pretty simple layout. Not too much going on. The frame, that's one of those packs of frames. Oh, I can't remember who that's by. It was a bunch of them all. I think it's Dear Lizzie. Anyway, that's that layout. It's pretty simple. We'll zoom in a little bit to it. Not a lot to zoom into. How sweet it is to be loved by you. I love that. That was one strip all together, the sentence, and I just cut it like that to make it fit there. I did the outlining of all the pages. I used my Tim Holtz tiny attacher to attach the frame there. And then I had these asterisks. I used some cork and this one came from a Studio Calico kit. It's a sticker. And then on some of them I put the dots on top. So, oh, sorry. That was way too fast zooming. You can see there I put the dots. So I put an asterisk here with a dot and an asterisk here with a dot. It's kind of like the, what do you call that? Encasing the My Big Brother title. So, oh, and this is a Studio Calico kit paper as well. So, there's that layout. And last but not least, one more layout, and this video is going long because I talk too much. This one is Summer Birthday Celebration, is what it's titled, and I have the title here. And this is a ton of stuff from the stuff that my friend gave me. This sticker here, this, and that's it. Came from the Dear Lizzie pack of like that. Oh, and this, just a little sunshine. The Dear Lizzie pack of, like 8 pages of stickers. I don't remember. Oh, it doesn't say the line that it's from, and I don't remember. A little bit of an older line. These little flags, those are pebbles. And this, You Are My Sunshine, I got that from a huge pack I got from steals.com. That's, one of the, I think it's craftsteals.com or steals.com, where you look every single day. That one has 2 steals a day. And I haven't bought anything from them in a long, long time, but this was truly a steal. I believe it was $9 plus shipping, and I got a huge pack of different cutout die cuts and stickers. So that came from that. And then here's these cloud wood veneers. I don't remember. I don't think those are Studio Calico. I don't remember exactly. And then I used my die cutter to do clouds, and I did matching material, or paper. There's a paper under there, and then there's the cloud paper. This paper with the lines, that came from a Studio Calico kit. The cloud paper, that's from my friend. She gave me just a ton of stuff. And then I used this vellum paper that I got a pack of like 20 sheets of that from Studio Calico. And I cut vellum clouds as well and just layered them, and they're attached with the tiny attacher. And put a couple clouds over here and the wood cloud, and that's about it. I didn't do journaling on this one. This picture was taken a long time ago, and basically that says it, summer birthday celebration, and I have to go back and look what summer this was taken, and I'm going to add the date. Probably right here, maybe. I'm going to just do like a little stamp date somewhere. Maybe even just under here. I'm not sure, but I do need to add the date. But I need to look it up. So I want to be accurate with that, right? Anyway, so that's it. That's my last layout to share, and I will share some more soon and hopefully figure out how to get back to doing process videos. And, oh, you know what? Let me zoom in. So you can see I pop dotted the flags and the flowers up on dots. This corner is up on a dot, that corner. So you could see some of them I laid flat. This is flat. But I did a lot of pop dotting. And show up here. This is a cloud cut out. And actually that is the back of this paper. And even though I didn't use it anywhere else because it was neutral, it just kind of went. And then, oops, there's those I pop dotted. And here's my little cloud cluster. Thought it was cute to use the clouds. And then, you know, with the sun background paper. I think it came out cute. It was very easy layout too, so came together super quick. And that's it. So thank you so much for watching and for being patient with my not posting videos. I apologize. And hopefully I'll get back to posting more soon. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.